Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking Martell Holt, who said something pretty disgusting literally moments ago as I'm recording this video. I heard enough. I saw what I needed to see. Y'all know why y'all here. Y'all know why y'all here. Because Martell cannot keep Melody Cherie Rogers' name out of his mouth if he tried. He cannot keep her name out his mouth. He can't stop referencing her. He can't stop subbing her. And when you are dealing with a narcissist, when you are dealing with somebody who is a master manipulator, who does nothing but gaslight people, who wants to be the professional victim in every situation, wants to try to compare themselves to others, that they're not the most horrible human being, and all of the things I told y'all, this was never ending. Somebody who cannot accept defeat, somebody who cannot accept being the cause of their own demise, somebody who cannot accept being the person who decided to choose a reality TV show over his parental rights with his children, is now going to do everything on the internet to try to change the narrative. Currently, as I'm recording this video, I had to leave because I had heard and seen enough. Martell and Ralph and some mentor are at some club, at some whiskey club or whatever else, I don't know. And I don't know if it's an F-boy convention. I don't know if it is, the ex-husbands of reality TV convention. I don't know if they're out there at the club looking for their next victims and all of the things to red pill ad nauseum to. I do not know. But here's what I do know was that foolishness was going to ensue. So when I saw Martell was live, at the time period I was there, because I was only there for a few minutes. Like I said, you don't need to last long in a Martell environment to see what the game plan is. And that is why I don't understand how his concubine has comfortably dealt with this for a decade plus and brought a child into this madness when he could give two bleeps, right? So of course, the pick-me's are in the comments and talking about Martell, sending kiss emojis to Martell. And I told you that some of these women believe that they have a chance with Martell. And so it is Martell that is shouting at us from the club to let us know that he is outside. Some people were in the comments asking where the concubine was. He was not addressing those questions. Then there was somebody who was asking, was saying that they miss Martell on TV. So of course Martell had to say, hey, I'll be back on your TV screens real soon, right? Then I think somebody was shouting out him being a nope and all of the things. So, and then he's trying to show off this jacket of his for whatever reason. I don't know why, but none of the less, you guys. Then I think some people were saying no sound. I think there was nothing wrong with the sound. I just think that they didn't want to hear Martell sound. How about that? I don't think there was an issue with the sound. I just don't think they wanted to hear Martell sound. I think that's what that was. Make it make sense. So none of the less, you guys. We have that going on, right? And then it gets to a point where Martell finally decides to pan the camera and let us know that Ralph from Real Housewives of Atlanta, aka Drew Sidora's estranged husband from the basement, is right there. And is in a medium shirt to show off his muscles and all of the things. And Martell, of course, because he cannot help himself, he cannot help his narcissism and his obsession with the fact that he is not liked by the fan base. He is not liked in these reality TV streets that is familiar with his game, is familiar with how he moves and how he treats other people. Decided, hey, we are going to turn this into a this or a that. Who's worse? Who is this? And who is that? And I knew right then and there we were about to be on some foolishness. We were about to be on something derogatory. We were about to be on something inappropriate, you guys. Why did Martell say, whose ex-wife is worse, mine or yours? No. Whose ex-wife is worse, mine or yours? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? And basically said, well, mine put more information out there. What? Martell, to quote Melody Cherie Rogers, if you kept the belief in the household, we would not be here having this conversation. There would be nothing to put out there, Martell, if there was nothing you were doing to put out there, Martell. Make it make sense. It is really the audacity for me. And then Martell wanted to get into another competition of who was worse between Martell and Ralph. And Ralph really was, he was getting some love from the females. Because, above everything else, some of those females in there, some of those pick-me's in there, all they're looking at is how good somebody looks. And not how trifling somebody is. Make it make sense. And then when you get entangled with somebody like a Ralph and like a Martell, and you get dogged out, and you get done dirty, and you get cheated on, and you get played, and someone allegedly has a baby on you, and then you want to get on the internet and cry wolf. No. Because I am going to point out the thirst that you were having. I needed to get you some Dasani water. I needed to get you a whole thing of water because of the thirst that was being displayed in this live for both Martell and Ralph, you guys. So none of the less, Martell got mad because more people in the comments said that Martell was worse than Ralph. And Martell couldn't handle that. So he started to get away from the camera. And the moment that he went away from the camera was when somebody dropped the ultimate bomb. And it said, Ralph does not have any outside babies. Mic drop. There is nothing to say after that. Ralph didn't have any outside babies. And then somebody else was in the comments, saying that Ralph was more sneaky. And then people are trying to ask what context is who's worse and all this. You know what they're talking about. And then Martell at the end tried to say that the outside child, that and all of the things, that was well after. That things were already over at that point with him and Mel. No. What about the previous times that an outside child was conceived, Martell? Like, why are we playing these games? It was your concubine that told Tasha K that there were multiple unalive procedures. And that the purpose for not doing an unalive procedure for this child was she felt that she had been put through enough and wanted a return on investment. And felt that this was going to be enough to at least, hold something down here. Like, it's really the audacity. And it is people who were continuing to defend Martell. And I couldn't for the life of me understand it. Martell is a father. He's just trying to provide for his kids. He's just trying to do this and do that. Not by continuing to get on the internet and talk crazy about his ex. We literally just did a video yesterday about him talking crazy about his ex under someone else's comments. This time he wanted to be seen in front of the cameras and say whose ex-wife is worse. It's just the lack of respect, the lack of decorum, the lack of integrity, and everything else. You want to destroy Mel at every which way possible, and it is disgusting. Martell is never going to let this go. He is not going to let go that Mel left him for good. He is not going to let go that the public hates him. He's not going to let go that he lost this custody case and he has decreased visitation with his children by his own decisions that he chose to make. But now everything is Mel's fault, because she quote unquote put more information out there to the public. You refuse to act right, Martell. You refuse to be faithful to your wife. So what else was she supposed to do? You thought this was a game. You thought you and Mel were going to outlast this and be like the quote-unquote older couples that mentored you, that told you that Mel would be around forever, ever, 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 ever. But see, you didn't know who you were married to, Martell, that Mel was not going to put up with this, that Mel was not going to stick around with this. So you got bad advice, you got bad intel, and now you look like a clown. And instead of taking accountability, instead of taking responsibility, your MO is to get on the internet, to be on the Instagrammies, trying to destroy your ex-wife. Trying to diminish how deplorable and horrible of things that have transpired over these past several of years, to try to clean up your image. And it is making matters worse. It is making matters worse. You cannot take down Melody Cherie Rogers. Many have tried, many have attempted, many have failed the assignment. But I don't understand at this point, what are we doing? What are we doing? What do you think that you are achieving by continuing with this foolishness? And the thing of it is, all this drama, the show's not even on. Mel's not on the show anymore. And y'all still got her name in your mouths. Why? And I told y'all Martell is not about to be about no peaceful co-parenting. If he is trying to post old pictures and footage from yesteryear and nothing recent and nothing current to paint the false narrative on social media, you can paint any narrative you want to on the social media. And especially people from the outside looking in that don't know you in real life can look at those pictures and without knowing anything to do with the show or thinking everything has moved on and everybody's getting along and nobody knows anything about the custody case. And you can have people who blindly think everything is on the up and up. But then Alive Tonight and the comments on the Tony the Chasers plays or whatever his name is, Tony the Closer, it brings everything back to reality. That Martell has not accepted the responsibility and the accountability. He cannot accept that Mel is done with him for good. He cannot accept that his reputation is forever tarnished. He cannot accept he is never going to have the financial capital and the financial success that he would have had he kept his bleep in the household and stopped cheating on his ex-wife, you guys. So nonetheless, you guys, that is it. That's all for this video. Es todos, es final, es finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.